Sonia Gandhi. She refused the prime ministerial post. She decided to relinquish the prime ministership to Dr. Manmohan Singh, which was a big surprise because at that time there was a lot of questions about her citizenship, questions that were raised by her opponents. How did Dr. Manmohan Singh, an amicable and an absolute humble, erudite statesman, feel about being called an accidental prime minister?
You know, Sonia Gandhi is also called an accidental politician, and
True.
what they often say about her is that she does not even understand what politics was all about. But you know, she was a very good judge, and she knew a very good judge in terms of who should be getting what position. And I think she used that instinct to choose Dr. Manmohan Singh. I remember we were all standing here, and the UPA meeting was actually going on just next door at 10 Janpat. But the pictures which started coming out from there, and you know, we got it. I remember is what we were told later is that Sonia Gandhi had just told her immediate family. She had told Ahmed Patel, and she had of course told Pranab Mukherjee, the senior most leader at that point of time, and again one of the claimants to the top post, that who was her choice. No one else in that crowd, including Dr. Manmohan Singh, actually knew that he was going to be chosen as the prime minister. But just before she was going to go and announce it there, she called him aside and said, "You're the man." And before he could say yes or no, the announcement was made. That's why he's called the accidental prime minister. And when the decision was announced at the gate of 10 Janpat, Dr. Manmohan Singh was very much standing beside her. And you know, over time it became very clear, and if you look at many of the video footage where Sonia is by his side, you know, he's had his sense of critics. Many within his own cabinet would often question him, behind his back, of course, criticize him. But one thing, they could never ever doubt the fact that he's going to become the prime minister in case the UPA comes back to power. Very quickly, another nugget. I remember we were standing right here, and this was just before the 2009 elections, and everyone was asking this question to Sonia Gandhi, because she was the party president, that who's going to be your prime ministerial face. And I remember no one wanted to answer. Then suddenly she goes into her car and then comes out and she tells the media, she looks at Dr. Manmohan Singh, he's the prime minister, he'll always be the prime minister. So there was never any doubt in her mind that he also had the economic credentials, but he is also going to have the right credentials to take everyone along, because it was going to be a rocky alliance. I mean, the UPA coalition had unlikely people together. You needed someone who had no ego, who was low profile, for whom the work was more important than the me factor. And I think that was the reason why she decided to pick Dr. Manmohan Singh.
No, absolutely. And you know, every time he emerged as the consensus choice for the prime ministerial role, that was the kind of relationship he enjoyed with everybody in the Congress party. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also paid tributes to the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. He was there earlier and paying his respects as well. As you can see, there are a lot of dignitaries, erstwhile prime ministers and leaders, eminent leaders of various political parties arriving at the residence of Dr. Manmohan Singh to pay their last respects. Tomorrow, in fact, his last rites will happen with full state honors. As you can see there, the Prime Minister has also released a video expressing his respects and condolences for the erstwhile Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh.
पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी के निधन ने हम सभी के हृदय को गहरी पीड़ा पहुंचाई है। उनका जाना एक राष्ट्र के रूप में भी हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी क्षति है। विभाजन के उस दौर में बहुत कुछ खोकर भारत आना और यहां जीवन के हर क्षेत्र में उपलब्धियां हासिल करना, ये सामान्य बात नहीं है। अभावों और संघर्षों से ऊपर उठकर कैसे ऊंचाइयों को हासिल किया जा सकता है, उनका जीवन ये सीख भावी पीढ़ी को देता रहेगा। एक नेक इंसान के रूप में, एक विद्वान अर्थशास्त्री के रूप में और रिफॉर्म्स के प्रति समर्पित लीडर के रूप में उन्हें हमेशा याद किया जाएगा। एक अर्थशास्त्री के रूप में उन्होंने अलग अलग स्तर पर भारत सरकार में अनेक सेवाएं दी। एक चुनौतीपूर्ण समय में उन्होंने रिजर्व बैंक के गवर्नर की भूमिका निभाई। पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री भारत रत्न श्री पीवी नरसिम्हा राव जी की सरकार के वित्त मंत्री रहते हुए उन्होंने वित्तीय संकट से घिरे देश को एक नई अर्थव्यवस्था के मार्ग पर प्रशस्त किया। प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में देश के विकास में और प्रगति में उनके योगदान को हमेशा याद किया जाएगा। जनता के प्रति, देश के विकास के प्रति उनका जो कमिटमेंट था, उसे हमेशा बहुत सम्मान से देखा जाएगा। डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी का जीवन उनकी ईमानदारी और सादगी का प्रतिबिंब था। वो विलक्षण सांसद थे। उनकी विनम्रता, सौम्यता और उनकी बौद्धिकता उनके संसदीय जीवन की पहचान बनी। मुझे याद है कि इस साल की शुरुआत में जब राज्यसभा में उनका कार्यकाल समाप्त हुआ, तब मैंने कहा था कि सांसद के रूप में डॉक्टर साहब की निष्ठा सभी के लिए प्रेरणा जैसी है। सत्र के समय अहम मौकों पर वो व्हीलचेयर पर बैठकर आते थे, अपना संसदीय दायित्व निभाते थे। दुनिया के प्रतिष्ठित संस्थानों की शिक्षा लेने और सरकार के अनेक शीर्ष पदों पर रहने के बाद भी वो अपनी सामान्य पृष्ठभूमि के मूल्यों को कभी भी नहीं भूले। दलगत राजनीति से ऊपर उठकर उन्होंने हमेशा हर दल के व्यक्ति से संपर्क रखा, सबके लिए सहज उपलब्ध रहे। जब मैं मुख्यमंत्री था, तब डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी के साथ राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय अनेक विषयों पर उनसे खुले मन से चर्चाएं होती थी। यहां दिल्ली आने के बाद भी मेरी उनसे समय समय पर बात होती थी, मुलाकात होती थी। मुझे उनसे हुई मुलाकातें, देश को लेकर हुई चर्चाएं हमेशा याद रहेगी। अभी जब उनका
The visuals there earlier, we were hearing the Prime Minister paying his tributes to Dr. Manmohan Singh at his Delhi residence. Dr. Manmohan Singh, the former Prime Minister who died of age-related medical conditions. And now, as you can see, various dignitaries, including the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, also who's arriving at Dr. Manmohan Singh's Delhi residence and paying her tributes and respects to the erstwhile Prime Minister who lost his life. He breathed his last, in fact, due to age-related complications at the age of 92 at AIIMS Hospital in New Delhi last night. So there you see the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, also paying her tributes and respects to former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. I have with me Pallavi Ghosh, who's been taking us through. As you can, Pallavi, while I'm speaking, we're also seeing Draupadi Murmu arriving at the residence of Dr. Manmohan Singh, paying her tributes to the world-renowned economist, the architect of India's economic liberalization. She's expressing her condolences to wife of Dr. Manmohan Singh as well. We are seeing the visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was also reminiscing about his interactions with Dr. Manmohan